The following Zoom session is being recorded and will appear later today on my YouTube channel, Math with Mayo. There are two different classes that may be observing this session. Therefore, when you participate in the Zoom meeting, if you do not wish for your picture or your name to be made public, please leave the video off and use an alias name. If you have questions during the meeting but do not wish to speak, email me at bmail@ybcc.edu and I respond as soon as I can. All right, so today we're going to continue with, it says objective, but it should be outcome 2. We started it yesterday, so we'll continue that today. If you have any questions, please stop me and I'll answer those questions. Otherwise, I'll just keep going on with problems. So we're going to start with number 34, and we're dealing with unit conversion. It says convert 54 inches to feet. All right, so 54 inches to feet. I can go straight from inches to feet. So there's my road map. So 54 inches. I need inches on the bottom and feet on the top. 1 foot is 12 inches. I get that information right over there. So then units of inches cross out. And let's see, 54 divided by 12. 54 divided by 12 is 4.5 feet. So that should be the final answer, 4.5 feet. 4.5 feet. All righty, continuing on to number 35. Convert 2.5 miles to yards. Miles, 2.5 miles to yards. Well, with the information given, I can't go directly from miles to yards, but I can go from miles to feet and feet to yards. So that's going to be my road map. So 2.5 miles. I'm going to go from miles to feet, and then from feet to yards. 1 yard is 3 feet. 1 mile is 5,280 feet. Miles cross out, feet cross out, and I have yards. So I'm going to take 2.5 times 5,280 and then divided by 3. Whoops, I didn't put in the divided by 3. There we go. And I come up with 4,400 yards as my final answer. So 4,400 yards. Okay. Number 36. Convert 4.75 square feet to square inches. 4.75 square feet to square inches. And I see that I have a unit conversion, an equation here that will allow me to go straight from square feet to square inches. So 4.75 square feet, square inches. 1 square foot is 144 square inches. Cross out the common units of square feet, leaving me with square inches. Do the multiplication, 4.75 times 144, and I get 684 square inches. Note it says if any answer is not a whole number, if it can't be written as a terminating decimal, then you need to use a mixed number, but that hasn't come up yet. If it does, we'll deal with it. So 684 square inches. Number 37, convert 2,176 acres. Let's see here. To square miles. All right, let's see. I can go from acres directly to square miles. So there's my roadmap, 2,176 acres over 1, and then acres, square miles. 1 square mile is 640 acres. Units of acres cross out. I have square miles left over. I'm going to do, let's see, 2,176 divided by 640 comes out to 3.4. So 3.4 square miles. Go. All right, continuing on. 38, convert 216 cubic feet to cubic yards. I can go straight from cubic feet to cubic yards. There's my information right there. So 216 cubic feet to cubic yards. 27 cubic feet is 1 cubic yard. Cubic feet cross out. Cubic feet crosses out. I have 216 divided by 27, which is 8 cubic yards. Okay.
Will the conversions on there be on the final as well?
Yes, they will. Just like they are here. It won't tell you how to use information, but it will give you the information.
Okay,
All righty. 8.5 pints to fluid ounces. 8.5 pints to fluid ounces. All right, let's see. Pints. I can't go straight from pints to fluid ounces, but I can go from pints to cups, from cups to fluid ounces. And my 8.5 pints, I either need to write it as an improper fraction or a decimal. I'm going to go ahead and change it into a decimal. So 8.5 pints, pints to cups, cups to fluid ounces. And it says 1 pint is 2 cups. 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. All righty. So units of pints would cross out, units of cups would cross out, and we'd have fluid ounces. So I'm going to take 8.5 times 2 times 8, which is 136 fluid ounces. 136. Okay. Continuing on to problem number 40. Convert 82 cups to gallons. 82 cups to gallons. All right, roadmap. Let's see, from cups, I can go to pints. And from pints, I can go to quarts. And from quarts, I can go to gallons. So 82 cups. Cups to pints, pints to quarts, quarts to gallons. There are 2 cups in a pint, 2 pints in a quart, 4 quarts in a gallon. Units of cups cross out, pints cross out, quarts cross out, and I have gallons. On top, I have 82 gallons. On the bottom, I have 2 times 2 is 4, times 4 is 16. So I'm going to do 82 divided by 16, which is 5.125 gallons. 5.125 gallons. Okie dokies.
Yep.
Continuing on. 41. Convert 4.7 pounds to ounces. Keep in mind, ounces and fluid ounces aren't the same thing. Fluid ounces has to do with volume or capacity, cups and pints and quarts and gallons. Ounces has to do with weight, tons, pounds, those kinds of things. I can go straight from pounds to ounces. So 4.7 pounds, ounces, 16 ounces is 1 pound. Cross out the common units of pounds, I'm left with ounces. 4.7 times 16 is 75.2 ounces. 75.2 ounces. Okay. 42. Convert 8,500 pounds to tons. 8,500 pounds to tons. Roadmap. I can go straight from pounds to tons. So 8,500 pounds to tons. 2,000 pounds is 1 ton. Common units of pounds cross out. I've got tons left. So 8,500 divided by 2,000 is 4.25 tons. 4. Alrighty. 43. Convert 4.5 hours to seconds, or excuse me, 4.25 hours to seconds. Okay, hours, I'm going to go to minutes. In minutes, I'm going to go to seconds. I need to change my 4.25 hours either into an improper fraction or decimal. I'm going to go with a decimal. 4.25 would be what? 4.25 hours. We okay with that?
Yes.
Hours to minutes, 1 hour, 60 minutes, 1 minute, 60 seconds. Units of hours go away, units of minutes go away, and I have units of seconds. Ooh, slow down here. Just going to make sure I get through the rest of this section today, but I think we're going to be fine. 4.25 times 60 is 15,300 seconds. 15,300. Okay. 44 coming up. Convert 60 miles per hour to feet per second. Okay, 60 miles per hour to feet per second. So now we need to convert miles into feet and hours into seconds. So our roadmap, on top, we can go straight from miles to feet. On the bottom, we're going to go hours to minutes to seconds. Okay, so 60 miles per 1 hour. We're going to go from miles to feet. 1 mile, 5,280 feet. Miles cross out, and we have feet. Then we're going to go from hours to minutes. Notice that the hours is on top now to cross out the hours on the bottom to start with. And then minutes to seconds. So I now have feet per second. I could take the 60 and one of the 60s and just reduce it down. So I'm going to. So now I've got 5,280 divided by 60, which is 88 feet per second. And there you have it. All right. 5. Convert 46 miles per gallon to feet per pint. 46 miles per gallon to feet per pint. So on top, we're going to go from miles directly to feet. On the bottom, we're going to go from gallons to quarts to pints. Okay. So 46 miles per gallon. Miles is going to go to feet. So miles to feet, 1 mile, 5,280 feet. I've got feet now. I need pints. Gallons to quarts. 1 gallon is 4 quarts. Gallons go away. And 1 quart is 2 pints. And let's see, quarts go. So I've got feet per pint. And let's see, I've got 46 times 5,280 divided by 8, right? So let's see, 46, 5,280, 242,880 divided by 8. Right, 8 is 30,360. Wow, that sure seems like a lot. 30,360. Well, there it is. 30,360. Okay. 46 coming up. Which is a better buy? Half gallon of ice cream for $2.65 or 5 quarts of ice cream for $6.98. All right, so let's write both of these as a unit price. The first one would be $2.65 per 1/2 gallon. Okay. The second one would be $6.98 for 5 quarts. Well, to really compare them, we need the same rates, the same units. So we've got dollars on top in both of them. We've got gallons on the bottom in one and quarts on the bottom of the other. And we can do it either way. We can change gallons to quarts or quarts to gallons. Anybody have a preference? All right. Tell you what, let's go with the smaller unit. So 1/2 gallon, I'm going to go 0.5 gallons. And then gallons to quarts. 1 gallon is 4 quarts. So we get what? 2 quarts. So this becomes 2 quarts. So $2.65 for 2 quarts or $6.98 per 5 quarts. Okay. So $2.65, excuse me. $2.65 per 2 quarts. Let's see, that would be 2.65 divided by 2. This is $1.325 per quart. And then the second one, $6.98 for 5 quarts. That would be 6.98 divided by 5, which is $1.396 per quart. So this one is the better buy because it's less dollars per quart. So let's see. Oh, I guess we just click on the one right there. And there you go. But I had to get the same rates, so I had to have the same units in the denominator to make a fair comparison. And if I changed this to gallons instead, it still would have come out the same results. Okay. All right, 47. Convert 48.2 DAL, deciliters to deciliters, using unit conversion factors. 48.2 deciliters to deciliters. All right. So recall, we're going to go to the main unit, and then from the main unit where we want to go. So we're going to go from deciliters to liters and liters to deciliters. So 48.2 deciliters, deciliters to liters, and then liters to deciliters. So deciliters, 1 deciliter is 10 liters. So one of those is 10 of those. And then liters to deciliters, 1 liter is 10 deciliters. All right. Deciliters cross out, liters cross out, and we have deciliters. I guess that should have been DL, my bad, sorry. 48.2 times 10 times 10, you're going to move the decimal point over 2 places, right? So you're going to end up with 4,820, because times 10, 1 place, times 10, a second place. So why even bother turning on the calculator? Okay. 4,820. Okay. 48, convert 65 kilograms to decagrams. Let's see. Decagrams is, no, decigrams, excuse me, get it right. Convert 65 kilograms to decigrams, which is DG. Okay. So I'm going to go from kilograms to grams, and then grams to decigrams. Okay, 65 kilograms, kilograms to grams, grams to decigrams. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. And decigrams, let's see, 1 gram is 10 decigrams, 1 gram is 10 decigrams. Common units cross out, I have decigrams. 65, let's see, I'm going to add what, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is 650 decigrams. 650,000, excuse me. Uh-oh, okay, hang on. What did I mess up here? Don't help me. 65 kilograms to decigrams, which is, okay. And this has messed me up from day one, because I'm used to using decagrams as DAG. Look here, they've got decigrams and spelled DEC, and decagrams DEK, but here it's DECA. So that's supposed to be decagrams instead of decigrams. I'm going to make note of that and complain to the authorities. All right, so let's try this again. All right, so 65 kilograms to decagrams, which is DAG. Everybody understand why the confusion?
Yeah, I had never even heard of those before this in the example.
Yeah, I've always spelled it DEK, which it does up above, but then it's DEC down below. That's not good. That's not good. If that shows up in the test, I will have mercy on you all. All right, let's see here. So we're going to go kilograms to grams and grams to decagrams. 65 kilograms. So kilogram to grams. And then grams to decagrams, and 1 decagram is 10 grams. Okay, so kilograms go, grams go, we've got decagrams. I can get rid of a 0 on top and a 10 on the bottom. 65 times 100, 6,500 decagrams. Let's try that. There we go. So subtle, and yet I missed it. Okay. 49. 70.95 meters to hectometers. Maybe the whole point of me screwing up there was that I need to slow down. To hectometers. So I'm going to go from meters straight to hectometers. And let's see, hectometer. 1 hectometer is 100 meters. So I'm going to take 70.95 divided by 100. Dividing by 100 moves the decimal point over to the left 2 places. So 0.7095. Okay, that's not what was supposed to happen. What's going on here? Give me just a minute. Apparently I pushed the wrong button. Okay, number 50. Gonna have to change the color again. There we go. We're back in business. Convert 0.46 Rs, not acres, but Rs, to square decimeters. Let's see. I can go from Rs to square meters. And square meters to, let's see, square decimeters right there. So there's my roadmap. Okay. 0.46 Rs, Rs to square meters, and square meters to square decimeters. 1 R is 100 square meters. 1 square meter is 100 square decimeters. So R's cancel, square meters cancel, and I have square decimeters. All right, multiplying by 100, move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So there's the first 100 and there's the second 100. So 4,600 square decimeters. Okay. (51) convert 0.0078 cubic meters to cubic centimeters. All right, roadmap. I can go from cubic meters to cubic decimeters. and from cubic decimeters to cubic centimeters. So 0.0078 cubic meters to cubic decimeters to cubic centimeters. 1 cubic meter is 1,000 cubic decimeters. 1 cubic decimeter is 1,000 cubic centimeters. Multiplying by 1,000, I would move the decimal point over 3 places. So 1, 2, 3, and then another one, 1, 2, 3, 7,800, because I moved it over 3 places for this one and for that one. So 7, comma, or yeah, 8, 0, 0. Okay. $52. A bottle of pain reliever contains 300 tablets weighing 200 milligrams each. What is the total weight of the tablets in kilograms? All right, so I've got 200 milligrams times 300 tablets. So that's going to be 60,000 milligrams. But I've got to convert that to kilograms. So I'm going to go from milligrams to grams, grams to kilograms. Milligrams to grams, grams to kilograms. And let's see, 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams, and 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So milligrams go, grams go, I've got kilograms. Well, I could do this. I could divide the top and the bottom both by 1,000. That would get rid of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now I've got what, 60 divided by 1,000? 60 divided by 1,000, which is 0.06 kilograms. Now, I found the total weight in milligrams and then converted to kilograms. I could have taken the weight of 1 tablet and converted it into kilograms and then multiplied by 300 tablets. Either way, should have given the same answer, in case you were wondering. Didn't want you laying awake tonight, thinking about it, trying to figure it out. The box containing 23 graham crackers weighs 0.2898 kilograms. How many grams does 1 graham cracker weigh? All right, so now we know the total weight of all 23, and we want to know the weight of 1. So if we take 0.2898 kilograms, we can convert it into grams first or second. I'm going to do it second. So I'm going to divide that by 23. Okay. So 0.2898 divided by 23. So that gets me 0.0126. And that was kilograms. But now I need to convert that into grams, which I can do directly. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Multiplying by 1,000, move it over 3 places, 12.6 grams. $54. A bottle of nasal spray has a net fill weight of 2.8 grams. If the bottle contains 40 sprays, what is the weight of each spray in milligrams? So we're going to take 2.8 grams divided by 40. Okay. So each one weighs 0.07 grams, and we want to convert that into milligrams, which we can do in one step. 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. Multiplying by 1,000, you'd move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places to the right. So 70 milligrams. I hope you're seeing that working in the metric system is much easier than working in the American system. It's just that we're not used to it. Okay. 55. Convert 5.5 miles to kilometers or kilometers. Round answer to the nearest thousandth if necessary. 5.5 miles to kilometers. And I can go straight there, right? Oops, right there. Okay, so I can go from miles to kilometers. One mile is approximately 1.609 kilometers. Miles cross out, we're going to take 5.5 times 1.609, and I get 8.8495. It said round to the nearest thousandth, 10th, 100th, thousandth. The 5 would round up, so we get 8.850. I'm curious if they put the 0 in there. Oh, they didn't. 8.850. Technically, you need that 0 because it said to round to the thousandth, even though they didn't list it, but well. $56. Convert 180 centimeters to yards. All right, I believe the rule that the idea I said is that if you're in the metric system, stay there as long as you can until you can jump right to the American unit. If you're in the American system, get to the metric system as quickly as you can. So what metric unit goes to yards? Meters. So I'm going to go from centimeters to meters and meters to yards. So 180 centimeters, centimeters to meters, and then meters to yards. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. And 1 meter is approximately 1.094 yards. So common units of centimeters and meters cross out, and I have yards. So I've got 180 times 1.094 divided by 100, which is 1.9692 yards. Rounding to the nearest thousandth, 10th, 100th, thousandth, the 2 would round down, so 1.969 yards. 1.969 yards. Okay. 57. Convert 80 ounces to kilograms. Careful that your O that's part of ounces doesn't get sucked in as a 0. All right, so I want to get to the metric system as soon as I can. I can go from ounces to grams and then grams to kilograms. So 80 ounces, ounces to grams, grams to kilograms. There's 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram, and 1 ounce is 28.35 grams. Ounces, grams, kilograms. 80 times 28.35 divided by 1,000. 2.268 kilograms, and that's already at the thousandth place. 2.268 kilograms. Okay. 58. Convert 32 liters to fluid ounces. All right, 32 liters to fluid ounces. I'm going to go from liters. Let's see, fluid ounces. I can go straight there. So 32 liters, 1 liter, 33.814 fluid ounces. Common units of liters cross out. 32 times 33.814. 1082.048, which is also the thousandth spot. So 1,082.048. Okay, 59. I know this. I think I'm going to make this review shorter next quarter. You're all going, yeah. Let's see. 52.2 degrees Celsius, 2 degrees Fahrenheit. And so using F equals 9/5 C plus 32, F equals 9/5 times 52.2 plus 32. So I'm going to take 9 times 52.2 divided by 5, and then plus 32. And I get 125.96 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't need to round to the nearest thousandth because it's not that far out there. Okay. How many have I got left? Not even going to get there today. You know what? We'll pick it up tomorrow if we need, or actually, let me remind you, there is no class tomorrow. It's advising day. Okay. So there'll be no class meeting. And we'll be back on Thursday. Okay. Negative 21 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius. So Celsius equals 5/9 times F minus 32. So C equals 5/9 times negative 21 minus 32. Okay. Negative 21 minus 32 is negative 53 times 5 divided by 9 is negative 29.444. It's such a repeating. Okay, round to nearest thousandth if necessary. So this keeps going. This would be your thousandth column. This would round down. So you'd have that. Let's see if they did that or if they did it as a fraction. Oh, they did it. Okay. Negative 29.444. This was number 60. Sorry. 61. Convert 38 miles per hour to kilometers per hour. 38 miles per hour to kilometers per hour. So we don't have to convert hours to hours. We just have to convert miles to kilometers, and we can do that directly. So 38 miles per hour. 1 mile is 1.609 kilometers. So we take 38 times 1.609, and we get 61.142. And again, that's to the 1,000th place. It doesn't really tell us that. That's what they do though. In other words, it doesn't say in instructions to round to the nearest 1,000th if necessary, but that's what they're doing there. Okay. 62. Let's see, we want to convert kilometers per hour to feet per second. 140 kilometers per hour to feet per second. So I need to go from kilometers, let's see, kilometers to meters, and then to feet. And on the bottom, hours to minutes to seconds. Okay. So kilometers to meters to feet, and then hours to minutes to seconds. 140 kilometers per hour, kilometers to meters, meters to feet. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. 1 meter is approximately 3.281 feet. So that gets rid of kilometers and meters, and now we've got feet. And then I'm going to change hours into minutes and minutes into seconds. 1 hour, 60 minutes, 1 minute, 60 seconds. Hours go, minutes go, and I've got feet per second. All right. Up on top, I've got 140 times 1,000 times 3.281, which is 459,340. And on the bottom, I've got what? 3,600, 60 times 60. So I'm going to take that top number divided by 3,600. And I get 127.59 and then 4 repeating. So that would be 127.594. 4 is continuing on. This is your 1,000th place. The 4 would round down. So 127.594 feet per second. 127.594. Let's see, how many have I got left? Well, that's okay. We'll pick up wherever we finish off here. I really thought I'd get through these today. What was I thinking? The perimeter. How do you find the perimeter of a triangle? You add up the 3 sides. So 15 feet plus 39 feet plus 36 feet is what? That's 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 90 feet. The area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. And the base and the height are the 2 sides that are perpendicular to each other. So it's 1/2 times the base, which is 36 feet, times the height, which is 15 feet. Okay. I can take 36 over 2 and reduce it down to 18 over 1. 18 times 15 is 270. So it's going to be 270 square feet. All right, what do we got? 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Okay, we will continue on Thursday. We'll wrap up this outcome and go ahead and start on the number 3. Anyway, so tomorrow we'll start with 64. Now, I'll be back at 1:15 if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great rest of the day. And now your minds can slow down. I won't be zipping through 8 million problems. Take care.
You too.